Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'd just like to thank everybody for liking, sharing and subscribing on my channel, and I'd like to thank everybody who got a private reading from me. I'd also like to thank you for your comments, emails and messages. I really love getting the feedback from you, and I like to try and answer every single message back. It might take me a day or so, but I do try to answer all of the messages, so thank you so much for that. I feel as if there's so much support for me on my channel from you all. This is a general reading for the sign of Libra for June 2016. I'm sorry they're a wee bit late. I had some technical trouble with my sound that I had to get fixed, so hopefully this will work okay. I've been shuffling off camera. Just give them a last shuffle before we find out what energies are coming in for you. So your first card is your situation. What's affecting it? The basis, the past, present, near future, you, environment, your hopes and your outcome card. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 6 major arcanas in this reading. The majors are what can't be changed. That's basically that the universe is taking over the decisions and they're pushing them for you. The minors are what can be changed. So I don't think this is going to be a very long reading this time, Libra, because I think the universe has got it pretty much in hand. At the heart of your reading you have got the 10 of Wands. Oh, my lighting's got really bad. The 10 of Wands talks about having too much to cope with, too much on your plate to cope with. To me, this man has walked such a long way. He's picked up a wand all the way along and now he's carrying 10 of them, and I just feel like, although it looks as if he's struggling and he's carrying such a heavy load, he's ready to put them down. He's a 10. 10s are completion. They're the end of a cycle. So he's not going to pick up any more wands. You know, whatever this is for you, moving forward, it is going to get easier because you're going to put all this down. Crossing you, you've got the Lovers card. Now I feel like for some of you it will be meeting someone new. I'm looking over the reading here and I don't actually feel this is about romance. I view the Lovers card as a long-term thing. The Two of Cups I view more like soulmate energy. The Lovers card, I feel it's like the old couple sitting on a bench sharing a sandwich when they're 70. You know, it's a long-term thing. So I feel for some of you there's been a contract, a long-term contract getting negotiated, and that's why you feel this burden. For some of you it could be a new job or a mortgage, that kind of long-term contract. It could be starting a new business, or you know, something that involves really a lot of heavy work and a lot of stress, because I feel whoever it is carrying all these rods is quite stressed. At the bottom of your card, the bottom of your reading, you have the Sun card. So with all this stress sitting here, the Sun card is really good. Obviously the sun is shining. The baby is on horseback. I don't know if you can see because my light's so bad now. The baby's actually naked and he's taking in all the rays of the sun. There's 4 sunflowers here. To me the number 4 signifies structure, foundation and stability. So all this hard work that you've put in here, I feel is paying off at the bottom of your reading with this Sun card showing up, and the stability and setting the foundation of what it is you want to move forward with. In the past position, you've got the King of Pentacles. Now, the King of Pentacles he's an earth sign, and he's a Taurus, Virgo or Capricorn, if you can see that. The King of Pentacles has got quite a good bit of money put by. He's a good saver. He thinks long term. He plans into the future. He's quite slow moving. He's calm. And maybe this is the energy, although this is an earth sign, maybe this is the energy that you had before, where you did have some money in the bank, and you know, you were sitting quite pretty, where if you wanted to go out you could, and if you wanted to go to dinner you could, and you know, everything was kind of ticking along. But since you've tried to get into this project, I feel as if there's been quite a loss of funds, or there's going to be a loss of funds initially on setup. Maybe once it takes off, whatever it is, either the mortgage or the company, or you know, partnership, I feel as if, you know, the money will come back. But right now I feel as if you're not still in this position that you were in. At present, the moon has shown up, so for some of yous, this will be a journey, and it could be journeying to your new job or journeying to your new home. But the feeling I get for this is somebody's not telling the truth about something. There's something being kept hidden, some deceptions. I don't know what it's about, but I feel as if there's some truths not being told. I also feel for some of you, the plans to this long-term contract might be delayed. I think they will go ahead, but there might be a delay in them going ahead. So it might go a bit slower than first planned. In your near future position, you've got the Hanged Man, and I feel for some of yous, yous have got so far with this contract, and now yous are just waiting. You know, you're in limbo. There's not really much more you can do at your end except wait and see. I don't know if jobs are, you know, if you get the position, or if you get the new contract for another job, or the mortgage, if you're waiting to hear for the mortgage. But for some reason you're in limbo, and you're just hanging there like doing nothing. But while you're doing nothing, you're actually gathering more information and more thought, and for some of you, you'll be able to put this to good use at a later time once you've actually established all the facts. In the You position, you have the Fool card. Now, to be honest, some of you will be wondering if you are a fool. I can feel excuse me, I can feel some of you sitting there saying, what have we done? Have we rushed into this? This is a big burden. Have we rushed in to take on too much? And the Fool comes along to say to you that it was your time to take the risk, to take the leap of faith. This was the right time for you to do that. So all of this worrying you're doing, you don't need to be doing this, because the Fool is here to tell you that it's kind of taking you back to a childlike state where you don't have any worries, don't have any cares. Take the risk, take the step, and everything will sort itself out. And he's sitting right next to the Sun card, which is a good thing. So I kind of feel he's come in just to tell you that you've made the right decision. I feel as if you have the Eight of Wands here, and I feel as if you're going to get messages. Although you've been in limbo for a wee while, I feel as if the messages are going to come in quite fast. This could be communication between internet or phone or text messages. It could be the results of exams. I feel as if some of you are going to be getting the results of exams through. Graduations, again, it's contracts. So your long-term contract, a new contract for a new job, or if you're waiting for a contract to come in, if you own the business and you're waiting to see if you get the contract, I think that's all going to come in pretty fast for you. In your hopes card, you've got the Nine of Swords. Now again, the Nine of Swords is about making things worse than it is. I think that, you know, the sleepless nights and the worry and the up crying at night and everything, I think going by the rest of your cards, the universe has gave you a nudge here and he's moving you in the right direction. So I think you're making this bigger than it actually is. The swords are about thoughts. Sometimes when we get a wee worry, you know, escalates in our head and it becomes 10 times worse than it actually is. So we'll go to your outcome position and you've got the Wheel of Fortune. So when you think about you lying in bed crying and not being able to sleep and all that, then the Wheel of Fortune's coming in. So I think this can only be a good outcome for you. It's coming in your favour. The warning that comes with the Wheel of Fortune is the same way it turns up, it can also turn down. So if it's going good for you and you get back to a position where you are this King of Pentacles, just remember to start putting a wee bit by again so that you don't end up on that rainy day with nothing in the bank because you've got a bit too what do you call it, like cocky. You've got a bit too cocky with having extra money and it's just like, I've got it, I'll spend it. So this is just a warning that even though you're going up to the top right now, you can fall to the bottom. So just to be mindful of that. But I think it's all looking pretty good for you. I think whatever new thing that's coming in for you, it's all looking pretty positive, and the cards are saying, you know, it's a good time for you to take that risk and get that deal, get the new contracts moving. This one here, I would be a wee bit mindful because I do feel for some of you there are some deceptions or someone not quite telling you the truth, or they're just not telling you at all, you know. So one of the situations where people say, no, I never told you a lie. Well, you just didn't tell me any of the information, so you didn't actually lie about it, but you never told me about it. So just be mindful of that, and make sure you're reading all the small print of contracts before you sign them and everything. Make sure if there's something you don't understand that it's getting totally explained to you, because there's definitely something hiding here. So just be mindful if you're, you know, going into any partnerships or contracts or anything, that you read them all properly. I think that's all I'm seeing for you this time. I'll be back to do a mid-month, and you can let me know in the comment box below if any of these messages, you know, sit well with you, resonate with you, because I love reading all your comments. And I'll see you back mid-month. So I'm sending you blessings, and I'll see you next time. Bye.